Hi guys and welcome back. Well, we've got ourselves another classic gaming review. Today we're going to take a look at Primal. Right, Primal. It's classed as an action-adventure horror video game. It was developed by SCE Studio Cambridge and was published by Sony Entertainment. The game got its release in Europe on the 11th of April 2003. The game also goes by Saints Divine Demons in Japan. Very catchy. You take on the role of Jennifer, or Jen, in the game, and Scree, which is the gargoyle. You will constantly switch back between Jen and Scree throughout the game, depending on what you need to do on the level. It has got a little bit of problem solving, a little bit of action, but bags of story. If you like Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain, you're going to love this. And to a point, early days of Lara Croft, but nowhere near that amount of problem solving. Right, I'll shut up so you guys can watch the rest of the intro.
Say, mister, are you one of them badass rock stars?
Oh, Jen, you scared the crap out of me.
Sorry, babe. Hey, Lewis, what's up?
This huge freak in the crowd kept staring at me like some whacked out psycho.
Well, maybe you never checked out your audience before, but you guys don't exactly share the same fan base as Kenny G.
This was different. He looked seriously creepy.
Ooh, that reminds me. Grab your money and let's split. We gotta go visit the landlord.
Great set, man.
Come on. If we don't pay him tonight, we're gonna be living in a box.
Jen, you never used to complain. I think we're growing apart.
I'm 21 now, Lewis. Too old to be living like a bum. Plus, I'm gonna need study space once I start college. No autographs, creep.
Good night, guys. See you next time.
See you, buddy. What is that thing?
Don't make me hurt you.
story, what this game has got is bags of it right at the very beginning. If I'm honest, I feel that they tell the story a little bit too long. If you play the game, you'll know what I mean. But very interesting start. Girl gets attacked, turns out to be a demon, wakes up in hospital, and as you can see now, she's having her spirit lifted. I really like it, so it's going to get 8 out of 10.
That was one freaky dream. This, a hospital? What the hell happened? Oh my god. I'm dead? No, 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 I don't want to be dead. Things were just starting to work out. Louis and I were just... Oh my god. Louis... What happened to us?
Audio. Everything sounds fantastic. It's got a thumping music once it gets going, and the voice acting is scripted extremely well. I really do like this. It just draws you in. So again, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
My name is, well, let's say you can call me Scree. I've been sent to find you, to show you some very important things and to enlist your assistance.
Right. Well, Scree, glad I'm not dead. But first you better explain how come I'm looking down on myself. She is creeping me out.
Your corporeal form, the one still lying there, is very weak, close to death perhaps, but not yet lost. That is only part of you. The other...
Controls. Well, the actual movement of the character isn't that much of a bugbear. The camera angle, though, is chaotic at times, especially when you're trying to move. And the second you actually use one of your characters to climb a wall, my word, you suddenly seem to forget what is up and what is down. It can be really bad at times, but stick with it, you will get used to it. But I am going to have to give it a slap 6 out of 10.
We're both vulnerable here.
Okay, but only 'cause I'm intrigued. I've never been in astral projection before.
Okay, Jennifer.
What the hell?
Graphics. I've not got no real great qualms with this. You know, the colours pop, there's tons of detail, fantastic shadowing effects and so on. It is a little bit juddery though at times, so I think the frame rate isn't as high as possibly it could have been. But, you know, back then I certainly wouldn't have complained, but you know what, I can't help myself, so I am going to give it a 7 out of 10.
I think that's it.
Gameplay. Very, very slow to begin with, but please stick with it. Once you get past that first, I suppose, half an hour to maybe 3/4 of an hour story, because that's what you put through, it's got the basis and the foundation of a really good game, and the story does eventually drag you in further. Once you get deeper into the game, it just gets better and better. Not a huge amount of problem solving, but it is there. You will have to flip back to characters, but you will thoroughly enjoy it. And like I've already said, if you enjoyed Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, and certainly to a point the original Lara Croft's, but it's nowhere near as heavy on the problem solving, you will enjoy this game. I'm going to give it still a 7 out of 10 though.
So many earthquakes.
The land suffers as a result of Hearn's poor judgment. Several moons have passed since he failed to relinquish his throne.
He didn't fail, Scree. How can he let go when there's no heir to take over?
Of course.
Of course.
Overall, I really do like this game. It's not too taxing. If it's, if you're a hardcore problem solver, it's not for you. If you're a hardcore actioner, it's not for you. It's that something in between that you can really enjoy playing. The story sucks you in from the beginning. It is a little slow, I know that, but bear with it. And before long, you'll be ramping up your abilities, and you'll just have an absolute blast playing this. I do recommend it. You've got to check it out. And overall, it gets 7.2 out of 10. Well, there you have it. There's Primal. Obviously, we've been looking at the PS2 footage. There was a remastered version done, which I'm pretty certain came out on the PS3. Might have even been something for free download on the PS4 at one point. But in all fairness, there's not a huge amount of difference between the two games, graphics and sound-wise, that is. I really do recommend this game. I think you should check this out. If you've not got it, you've not played it, you need to, but grab it while it's still relatively cheap, because these sort of games, especially now, are starting to really ramp up in price. And well, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. Are there any other games out there I should be looking at, I should be checking out? Oh, incidentally, because mine was the special edition, I have actually got the 16-volt bonus music, so I'm going to put that on as well for you guys, so listen out for that. It's a little bit angry for me, if I'm honest. You'll understand when you start listening to it. Right, hope you've enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want more. I'll catch you guys again. Take care.